Let's get to the point. So, Masters of Rock 2025 and touring with legends. Welcome to the interview. And QUEENSRÿCHE is set to play at Masters of Rock 2025 here in Chile. You are going to share your stage with legendary bands like Judas Priest and Scorpions. How does it feel to be part of the massive lineup with a lot of classic bands?
I mean, it's a lot of fun. We've played with I know those guys all really, really well. We've done a lot of touring together, so it'll be great to see them in person and hang out. And obviously, to be playing with these other legendary bands is an honor. It's a lot of fun. It's cool that we have a history together, so it'll be like old times, but we're very thankful and looking forward to playing there. I've never been there before, so this will be my first time there.
South America or in Chile?
In Chile, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you see playing in a festival like this as a challenge or an opportunity to introduce your music to new generations and show your versions of the old job?
That one, yeah, I don't see it as a challenge at all. I mean, it's a great environment. It's a great way to reconnect with old fans that haven't seen the band, and to perform for like younger audiences that maybe discovered the band not that long ago. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun for sure. I don't even know when QUEENSRÿCHE played that country. But I've never toured with QUEENSRÿCHE in South America, and it's been 13 years. So
they came in 2008.
Okay, so it's been a long time. Yeah, it's long overdue.
Yeah. And with so many great bands on the show, is there anyone you're personally excited to see or share the stage with? How the fan version of Todd sees these big shows?
I mean, I love seeing the posters, with the band's names on them, and sometimes I'll save that stuff as a personal, kind of memory thing. But like I say, I know these bands, and I'm friends with all the guys in the band in these bands. So after so many years, you don't. Sometimes you still feel like that teenage kid, but when you're a grown adult and you've done it long enough and you know them personally, you kind of see them as just your friend and people. And then yeah, this is the person from this band. I mean, so many bands, excuse me, so many bands that I grew up watching on MTV. I'm friends with these people. And I just see that I see Mark Slaughter as my buddy Mark, that I can call on the phone anytime and we can talk about things. I don't instantly go, oh, this is the guy that did these videos and that I grew up watching, or Don Dawkin. I'll call him sometimes and talk to him just because we're friends. I don't feel like that fan. I am a fan, but I don't feel like that geeky, starstruck teenage kid,
Okay. QUEENSRÿCHE has been a major influence in progressive and heavy metal for over 4 decades. In your opinion, what's the greatest contribution from QUEENSRÿCHE to those genres?
Probably the album Operation Mindcrime as a concept album. I mean, it's progressive, it's thought-provoking, it's a great story, it shows great songwriting. But I mean, generally speaking, as a contribution to progressive metal, I mean, I think Jeff Tate inspired a huge amount of people vocally with his unique style. I think that the interesting guitar work that QUEENSRÿCHE does has also, inspired other bands, maybe with 2 guitar players, that both guitar players don't have to play the same chords on the rhythm parts. One's doing one chord, one's doing a variation of that chord, and creating these different sonic elements within the guitar work. And, I mean, Eddie Jackson's, just one of the sickest bass players out there, with the way that he composes his parts. He's so solid. I don't know. I think just the way that Queensryche approaches songwriting, hopefully people can it can inspire people, and I think it has for many bands, from a songwriting perspective, not from a technical prog perspective, like a Dream Theater type of virtuosity of playing, which is, unbelievable. But yeah.
Yeah, the mixing between the heavy metal and the progressive, maybe in that time, maybe that was not so massive. There are other bands that they made it, but in a more underground level. But you blow it out with that in the times. So since you joined in 2012, you helped to shape a new era for the band. What do you think has your biggest contribution to the evolution of Queensryche? Your job.
Well, the key word you said there was evolution, because I was going to say, I think I've brought back a lot of the vocal acrobatics that were missing for a long time. As far as the evolution of the band, I don't know how to answer that, other than the fact that, the band is free to write as heavy of music as they want or not. There was a long period of time where, heavy ideas were being stifled and were not being accepted. And so when I got into the band, I think that the chains were taken off, and these guys felt like they could write whatever they want to write without being told it's too heavy, which I think is, again, contributing to that evolution. But I don't know how I've contributed to the evolution, other than just embracing the old catalog and performing those songs in standard tunings like the records go, and really embracing, the EP record and performing it, or the entire album, The Warning, things like that. Just keeping the band, playing all these songs that fans love to hear that they haven't heard in a long time.
Okay, so two more questions. You told us that you have never been in Chile. So have you ever heard about something about South American fans?
I mean, yeah, I know that they're very animated and very passionate about the music. They're very, loud and cheering, and, sing out loud guitar parts, and, that kind of stuff.
Classic.
So, yeah. So, I mean, I know that, they're just very animated as fans in the audience, which is, I mean, you can't get any better than that. There's a lot of audiences you play for, and they're more reserved. They just kind of watch, and they're not doing those kinds of things. And you feed off of that energy.
Two more things to close. What can we expect in the future of Queensryche with Todd?
Same as we've been doing for the last 13 years. We write records, so we're working on a new record now, and then we'll go tour on it. It's just this kind of way the nature of the beast is. You just tour. We tour year round, and try to find pockets of time to write new music, and then record it and put it out and promote it, and do videos, that kind of thing. So same thing that we've been doing, we're just working on the next record now.
Okay, thank you. Todd, final thoughts to close the interview. What can the fans expect from this Queensryche show in 2025? Any surprise? Maybe something on the sleeve?
I mean, just a diverse set list, stuff that's going to span, probably the first 5 records, and then maybe something off the latest record. Giving an audience that hasn't seen the band in forever a little bit of everything.
Good.
Yeah.
So to close the interview, please, can you send a message to all Chilean and South American fans that are going to see Queensryche and all the other bands in the Masters of Rock 2025?
Sure. Yeah. This is Todd La Torre from Queensryche, and we are super excited to be coming to Chile. It'll be my very first time. It's been a long time since the band has been there, but we know that you, the amazing fans and audience, are looking forward to the show, and we are too, and I can't wait to to perform for you people.
Okay, okay, Todd. Thank you for your time. Best of luck. See you soon.
Thank you, man. Take care.